Hello ladies and gentlemen, Top Hat Gaming Man here, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. I am joined once again today by my co-host from over on Top Hat Chat, our additional channel, Mr. Street. Yeah.
Official.
Yes,
like
yes. Would you like the name Mr. Street? Is
it's
that
fine.
what you refer to you? Okay, so anyway, recently I watched a little video by another YouTuber who I'm a fan of, who's actually appeared on this channel a couple of times, known as the Dreamcast guy.
Oh yeah. I'm
You
vaguely
familiar with
I'm
his
aware of him. Yeah.
Yeah, some guy from Texas anyway, a gentleman from Texas who creates fun content.
Does he hate the Dreamcast?
He loves the Dreamcast, obviously.
Oh,
He's
okay,
the Dreamcast guy. What was the inference there?
I just maybe thought it was tongue in cheek.
Oh, okay. Well, like calling me the NES guy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that would be quite amusing,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Rich the NES punk.
Oh, well, that'd be different, wouldn't it? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we shall be talking about the PlayStation 5. Anyway, as I said, I've heard the Dreamcast guy talk about it before, and he has found some sources online which could potentially point to the thing existing and even perhaps being released later into 2018. So the PS5 could potentially come out this year, although it's just sources, isn't it?
Yeah.
But today we're going to be talking about why we are excited about the PlayStation 5's release. Are you excited about the PlayStation 5?
No.
You're not?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't.
You love new technology.
I do, but I think that it's a bit pointless. It's a little bit too early in the PlayStation life cycle. The PlayStation 4's life cycle to be introduced in the PlayStation 5.
How long's it been around for?
I don't know, but it just feels early. That's what I'm saying.
It is earlier than the last one. The last one lasts longer. The PS2 was around for bloody years, wasn't it, I suppose?
Yeah. It just feels early to me. I don't feel like I've seen everything the PlayStation 4
maybe
could do.
2018 is a little bit ambitious, but I can see it perhaps being announced this year.
Yeah,
at
maybe.
At the very least.
That makes sense.
But I'm actually really excited for the release of the PlayStation 5.
Excited.
I'm so excited, I can't wait.
And why is this?
Because it means that all of those idiots who have spent fortunes on PlayStation 4 games and PlayStation 4s will suddenly all sell their collections at once, making the value of PS4 games £1 each, and they waste all their money on a PlayStation 5 even though it hasn't got any games for it. And I'll be able to buy out all of their collections for practically nothing.
I knew it'd be a really stupid
So
reason.
I'll finally be able to get into the PlayStation 4, because at the moment PlayStation 4 games are too expensive.
Yeah, I knew it'd be a really stupid
Why
reason.
is that stupid?
It's because that's not why people are generally
That is why that's the
about
most.
the PlayStation 5.
That's why I'm always excited about the next generation of
It is,
consoles, because
yeah.
it means the previous generation of consoles become cheap, because people are morons and they want everything now. They can't wait for anything.
Yeah, we do have a unique way of looking at things,
Yes, it's great.
which is interesting.
Thank you. So
Thanks.
you're telling me you're not looking forward to PlayStation 4 games going down in price? Because I think that would be great.
No, I'll just play the 5 ones.
Why though? Why?
Because I wouldn't want to like old.
But you do
stuff.
realise they
I
will
like.
be like £50 each, and all they will mostly be at the beginning it will be ports of the PlayStation 4 games, but just for more money, because that's what happens now,
Yeah.
and people just pay for it just because, oh no, I sold all my PlayStation 4 games and I only own a PlayStation 5 now, which means if I want to play that game I've got to buy it again.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
that is exactly what happens, and that would be awful.
It will happen though.
It will
We
happen.
know that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's Switch again.
It happened with the PS4, the Xbox One and the Switch. That would happen with the PS5, won't it?
Yeah. To be fair, like just randomly on this subject, I didn't actually tell you this was something that I'd say. But I watched a video the other day about the new Switch firmware update, and people are making inferences that there's going to be a new Switch being released soon, which is more powerful because of this particular software. I thought to myself, you're playing ports of Wii U games.
So
Why does it need to be more powerful?
And they're getting really excited about these ports of Wii U games as well.
It doesn't need to be any more powerful. It can already do what it needs to do. You don't need a more powerful one.
So yeah, to be honest, I in terms of the PS5 system itself, I actually don't give a crap about it. I don't care how powerful it is.
Yeah.
I don't care what it does. I just know people will buy it for the brand alone. They go, oh, a shiny new thing. I have to have it right now, this second.
Yeah, I'm almost like that. I'll buy it early on, generally. Probably not the PlayStation. If a new Xbox came out, because I'm more of an Xbox person for no reason other than the fact the controller's nice.
Okay, you're one of those.
Yeah. You know, I'll probably buy it 6 months into its life cycle, like relatively early on.
Okay.
And I like shiny new things. I do. I can't help it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm not going to be rushing to buy the PlayStation 5, but I am so excited about it because I know how many people will sell their PlayStation 4s and their games collections as a direct result. And that's the whole reason I've managed to procure such a large collection, because I have cashed in every generation on people's stupidity and the need to have something new. So basically, they've bought all the expensive games for me. So they've paid £50 per game, and then a few years later, I've got the same game for £1.
Yeah. Which is essentially...
And then give it another decade later after that, the games start rising in value again, and then they miss those games and want them back, and they can't afford them anymore.
When there's a Spyro remaster, you'll have the original remaster, and that'll be worth a fortune.
Yes, and I've got all the Spyro games. I've not even played them, but I got them all for £1 each from the local boot sales.
Lovely.
And didn't you say you went to CEX?
I did!
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to bring this up, and I really wanted to. I went to CEX the other day, and there was a Spyro game in there, described as mint. It wasn't, I saw it, for £48.
That's what I'm saying. And someone would
48.
have sold it for £1. People were selling them for £1 at one point.
Yeah, worth absolutely. To be fair, last week they were probably being sold for £1. Before there was any, well, not last week, but maybe a couple of months ago they would have been sold for like a few quid, because for some reason the remaster has made the originals more expensive.
Yeah.
How is that? How is that even
It doesn't
feasible?
make sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But that's what's so exciting about a new console generation, though. You'll get the games from the previous one drop, and from what I can see so far, PlayStation 4 games, considering how old the PlayStation 4 is now,
Yeah.
even the early games seem to have held their value better than any PlayStation previously. Would you say that?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I went on Boxing Day down to Game, because that's normally the day every year where games dramatically drop in value. And I didn't really pick anything up from Game because basically, in my mind, I'd not like to pay more than £10 for any game released on a Sony or Microsoft product, because I know eventually they'll be only worth £1.
Yeah.
But on that day, that wasn't the case. Most of the games were still £20 plus, even the really old ones. I don't know whether that's just a case of games starting to go down the toilet and trying to sell worthless stuff for more money, or whether games are holding their value better now.
Yeah, they do sell nice hats.
Do they?
That's why I got this.
Okay.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders, yes. So, yes, that's why I'm excited about the PlayStation 5, because it will make the PlayStation 4 cheap and cheerful. And everyone loves cheap and cheerful gaming, surely.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the PlayStation 4 has got a lot of really decent exclusive
honestly,
games.
yeah, the library is huge.
Yeah.
It looks quite exciting now. And that's when a console's always at its best, when it's dead.
Yeah.
It's best when it's dead, because that is when the system's gone full circle and the library is at its full capacity. Like, why get into a console at the beginning when you can get into it at the end when there's so much more choice?
I can really see your point, although you bought a Switch as well.
I did buy a Switch, but that was different. It's a handheld, isn't it? And I was travelling the world at the time, so I thought, I haven't got a television anymore because I'm living across 5 different continents. I might as well have a high-end handheld for my entertainment instead.
Yeah. How did that work out for you?
Awful.
Yeah.
Had a really bad battery life. It only lasted a few hours, and it was basically a Breath of the Wild player for the duration of my travels. And I didn't even like Breath of the Wild.
No. Anyway, we're going really off topic.
We are.
We've covered the PlayStation 5 in most of its glory.
Yes, there's nothing really to say about it at this stage.
Nobody knows anything apart from the fact that maybe.
But we know it's really exciting because PlayStation 4 games are going to plummet in value.
Yeah.
And probably Xbox One games as a result as well, because people will sell their Xbox Ones to get the PS5 as well. Or are people still really fanboy and be like, no, I'm only playing the Microsoft because no, I'm only playing it. So does that still happen?
I don't know, I have both.
They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? But,
And a PC.
But do you still get people who only will play PlayStation or Xbox? Does that happen really?
I don't know, I think you get people with a preference. I don't think you have people that are only.
Okay. But there might be some people who hang on to their Xbox Ones until there's an Xbox 2.
I
if
probably
that's what
would.
they call it.
Can I call it an Xbox 2? The Xbox... Probably be the Xbox One again, maybe.
The Xbox One 2. That'd be a good name.
It'd just be the Xbox 12, and that's what everyone will refer it to, for no reason, because numbering is nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, PlayStation 5. Very, very, very excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments section what excites you about the PlayStation 5 and whether you're so excited and ecstatic about it for exactly the same reasons as myself. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. Yeah. Cheerio!